Welcome to Sports Broadcasting Center. Along with Andrew Simonson and Zach Simonson, I'm Colin Witte.
The first week of the abbreviated Major League Baseball season is in the books. The new normal features no fans in the ballparks and limited travel for all clubs. The 60-game season features some interesting rule changes, including a universal designated hitter for both leagues. Relievers must pitch to 3 batters, and there are no high-fiving teammates. Team rosters have also been expanded from 25 players to 30 players a team. Let's go to Queens for summer camp, which sounds infinitely cooler than any camp I've ever been to. Bottom 4, 2 on for J.D. Davis, and sends one to left for an RBI double. 3-1 Yanks. We're gonna see if that throw gets back home. Nope, it does not, and that will guarantee the score. Next batter, Rosario, is up at the plate. Think he's gonna get another run? Nope, Arenado throws him out at first, and the Yanks get out of a jam. Bottom 5, 2 outs. The polar bear, Pete Alonso, sends a perfect chip to center like he's Tiger. And just now, Nimmo hightails it from second to slide it home for the score. That's Major League speed, and that's another Major League Mets run. Top 9, now 4-2 Yanks with the bases loaded for Eric Kratz. Who wants 2 runs? Kratz does, as he drives Duffy and Andujar home to up the score to 6-2. And we won't have to wait long for even more action because the next batter up has even more. And he's going to send a liner to left, and he'll send the 7th run home with an RBI single. This is going to come off as great news for the Yankees, as they are going to win this one 7-2. But the silver lining for Mets fans, this one doesn't count in the standings.
Let's move to basketball, Andrew. The NBA season is set to resume tonight in Orlando. Following 3 weeks of practice in the bubble at Disney World, the Jazz face the Pelicans, and the Lakers and the Clippers square off in the first 2 NBA regular season games in 4 months. 22 NBA teams will be playing 8 seeding games, which will ultimately decide the playoff picture. The Philadelphia 76ers have made one of the more noticeable roster moves, moving Ben Simmons from point guard to power forward and replacing him with second-year guard Shake Milton. Great news for Pelicans fans. Zion Williamson is expected to play after leaving the bubble to attend to a family matter. Anthony Davis is also expected to play tonight after dealing with an eye injury from a scrimmage earlier in the week. And as pictured, the Boston Celtics look to make a deep playoff run this year. They kick off their season against the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Big expectations for Brad Stevens and company as they look to bounce back from last year's second-round exit.
While the NBA and Major League Baseball are back playing, NFL teams have opened training camp with the hopes of starting the season in early September. The league and its players have reached an agreement on the testing aspect of their COVID-19 safety protocol, with players getting tested daily during the first 2 weeks of camp. After 2 weeks, if the positive test rate is below 5%, the league will scale back to testing every other day. As we take a look here of rookie quarterback Joe Burrow, was drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals with the first pick in the 2020 draft. The star quarterback out of LSU, as you see him here, gets some national championship against Clemson. Star quarterback out of LSU just broke the NCAA touchdown record with 60 touchdown passes, passing Colt Brennan with 58. Burrow will go to a Bengals team who just finished 2-14 under their first-year head coach, Zach Taylor. Burrow will have a group of weapons as the Bengals get back A.J. Green from an injured ankle and T. Higgins, whom the Bengals drafted in the second round. The Heisman Trophy winner and national champion transferred from Ohio State to LSU in 2018, and his first year with the team finished 10-3, with Burrow struggling. Next year, national championship and Heisman Trophy.
To all the golfers out there, here's a new number 1 ranked player you're looking up to. The 25-year-old Spaniard Jon Rahm takes over the top spot following his dominant victory at the Memorial earlier this month. Rahm becomes the 3rd youngest and 5th fastest player to reach number 1. Rahm will be one of the favorites to capture the PGA Championship in early August at Harding Park in San Francisco, and it'll be golf's first major of this new 2020 year. Did Tiger play? Nope. Did Phil play? Yes, and you know we've got highlights. Second shot on 12, still 78 yards out, and he grabs his putter, but he plays his break beautifully, and he wants you to apologize for calling him out on that putt, because it's still going, and it sits just outside the green, and Phil stays humble. Winds up for a chip shot from 34 feet, comes close to sinking the thing, but he'll take a short par putt because Lord knows he can't take another bogey at +8. He stayed tied at 58, 17 shots behind Rom, who takes home the silverware.
Thanks, Drew. Hockey fans, we got you too. The NHL returns to game action next week with 24 teams in competition for the Stanley Cup. The tournament is scheduled to begin on August 1st. 16 teams will be playing 8 best-of-5 series to qualify for the playoffs, and the top 4 teams in each conference will participate in a round robin to determine seeds for the playoffs. The NHL paused regular season on March 12th. 7 teams did not qualify for the upcoming tournament.
That's it for a busy day in sports. For Andrew Simonson and Zach Simonson, I'm Colin Witte. Thanks for watching Sports Broadcasting Center.